So, hello. I'm gonna talk about the results from my interview. And I'm gonna talk about my mother. She's Claudia Patricia Vázquez Valenzuela. She's a psychologist. She teaches at C1 Nogales in organizational psychologist, the major, and she's also a student from a high school called Fray Pedro Gante, also in Nogales, and she graduated from Itson. So first question is, what is a normal day at your job? Well, a normal day at her job is that she gets to school really early, and she starts to give the class, and sometimes before the class she has to go with the coordinator to see if there's any situation or if there's something that they need to talk about before the class or maybe some problem with any student. And question number two is, what part of your job you consider more challenging? Well, maybe you know, but as a teacher, something that's really challenging for you is that you you have to know how to keep your students motivated, to learn, to ask questions, and to participate in class. And that's really challenging for her. And also she's something that's also challenging for her is that is every time she gets a new classroom, she is going to teach new students because she needs to give a first good impression, if not perfect, because they wanted she wants to make them feel comfortable with the class. She's always nice. She tries to be nice as much as she can, especially when she's dealing with new students, and she also needs to check how the students that the one that's gonna be a problem, or the one that's never going to do anything, and she starts to analyze all the stuff, and but in the end everything goes well. The activities she enjoys the most, well, she really 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 loves standing in front of the classroom and talk, because she talks about different things about psychology and communication and all the stuff, and she likes to be in front of the class talking about that because she really likes those subjects, and she always likes to listen to students and answering their questions, and making sure they understand the the subject, the class. And she always tries to figure out different ways to answer their questions, and again she's always making sure that they're feeling comfortable, and like and that how was your experience getting this current job? Well, she was looking for a job in another. She was working at the high school, but she was looking for another job. As a teacher, to give classes to two different schools. Uh, in fact, she's also a teacher in a nursery school, and but specifically in this college, she had a friend of hers that works at C1 before my mom, and her friend recommended her to give classes because they needed a new teacher, and there was an interview and all the stuff, but after a while they knew that she was a good teacher, and she's been there for 8 years now. How much do you make? Well, she didn't want to answer this question, and the questions that I made for her was, first, do you like your job? She loves it. Would you like to give classes to another university? Yes, she will give classes maybe here in Obregón at ULSA or Itson, where she graduated. And what are the subjects that she likes to give the most? And the ones that she she gave me a top three. interview techniques, organizational communication, and organizational psychology. So that's it from my part. Thank you for your attention, and I'll see you later.